I feel like
likes
Japan has a
parents.
much more healthy culture surrounding nudity and bathing. You know, America's like everything nude has to be sexual.
So I was literally playing tennis with her dad without any pants on, and his penis was just like swinging around.
It was weird. My father didn't let me and my sister close the door when we took a shower.
Seriously?
In Japanese homes, we have a bathing room, so it's like a deep soaking tub along with like a cleaning area next to it. You don't change the hot water in the bath because you clean before you get in. What do you think about that?
I think as a kid we used to do that, like my family, but I think now I'd be like, yeah, you know.
Even if everyone cleans thoroughly.
Yeah, I just think I would want new water.
I think it's great. When I was in Japan, everybody shares the water, but it's like they put like salts in it, and I thought that like the salts were like dirt from the other people that had gotten in the tub.
Oh, that's cool. I never had that before.
Like you had to use the senmen to like wash off first. You wash with the cold water, and then you get in the hot water, and it's like that contrast of like extreme cold, extreme hot.
You wash with the cold water?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The senmen, it's supposed to be cold, and like especially in like rural areas. So I spent some
Okay.
I spent some time in a monastery, and like the water is just literally like tap water, and then you have to like manually heat the bath. Just this like really great like contrast. It's actually been proven like by science to be really good for your health.
Yeah, and relaxing, right? It's like makes your whole body tingle. I love it.
Yeah.
How do you wash your body?
Regular bar soap, and just like scrub.
Use your hands to scrub.
No, like
use the bar to
with a
scrub.
washcloth.
I like bar soap also. Don't use a washcloth.
I was thinking of installing like a car wash in there so it could be like this, and it would just...
It's a great idea. Would you get waxed too?
Don't be silly.
No, okay. I'm sorry.
I actually left one thing out. So I start every shower cold. So I turn it as cold as possible, blast myself with it for a minute, and then I turn it to warm. And the reason why I do that is Wim Hof method. So like basically all the like capillaries in your veins and stuff, they react to temperature, and they're all muscles. So giving yourself cold and heat exposure works them out. So it's really good for your cardiovascular system. And it also can stave off depression as well.
You don't even have to exercise anymore. that's all.
Yeah. I just breathe cold showers, and I don't even have to eat.
Did your parents teach you how to bathe?
My dad is still helping me to this day.
That's why you want to get the car wash. You're like, Dad, I don't need you anymore.
That's right. He just needs to stick some quarters in for me, and I think I can do this by myself by now.
I really loved taking baths with people I cared about. It was like a bonding ritual. So with my friends, I bathed with them until like they're like, I need my alone time in the shower, and I was like, no. But so up until like puberty, like 10, 11, with my parents probably up until I was like 6 or something, and my brother, I don't remember bathing with him.
I don't think I've ever taken a shower with someone else except maybe like a girlfriend or something. And my dad. It's the three of us.
Other than the three. That's awesome, man. For me, my dad's a white guy, right? I'm half Japanese, but my dad's a white one. He did live in Japan for like 20 years, but father-son bonding time, we always shower together, and we showered until I was 12. How do you feel about
It's
that?
fun.
I think you're the best person to answer that question.
Wow, deep. Thank you.
I think people can misinterpret anything. I think things can be innocent. I slept in with my parents as long as I could into my teen years. My mom walked around the house naked all the time, and my brother probably was shocked by it, but we were all used to it. So it's like, I don't know, I think people make it sexualized when it doesn't have to be.
I should come over more often.
Gross.
He's sexualizing it, I think.
I feel like
likes
Japan has a
parents.
much more healthy culture surrounding nudity and bathing. And it's like, Europe too, but like, America's like everything nude has to be sexual. I think that it even leads to like, kind of maldevelopment with children. It's like, a body's just a body. The Japanese, they don't have unisex baths, but like, everybody of all ages just goes and lays in the bath together. It's totally non-sexual in public baths. And that's just universal throughout Japan.
I did that in Germany when I went with my aunt when I was like 13, and we went to a bathhouse, walked around naked in front of strangers, men and women. It was no big deal. Sometimes I see comments on like YouTube videos, like if she's showing too much of her butt or something, people are like, there are children here, there are children. And I'm like, go to like Brazil, everyone's wearing a thong. Or like go to Europe where people go out to the beach topless. It's like, we're just too puritanical with nudity here, I think.
Word, I hear you. Other than bathing, what was your comfort level, like your family's comfort level with like nudity around the house growing up, as well as like now?
I definitely saw my dad and my mom naked most of my childhood. It wasn't a big deal until I hit puberty. Then I started getting kind of weird about it, like walking in if my dad was taking a shower or something. My mom and her sisters, they were all like raised together, so they would walk around naked a lot. Like they wouldn't walk around in front of my friends naked or anything, but it was not a big deal. For me, ever since I was little, I took any chance I could to skinny dip, and my mom kind of always let me. So I'd like play out in the rain in my underwear, and I'd like, yeah. So to me, it was always about like experiencing the world through your whole epidermis, your whole skin is like, it was just more alive. My best friend, like, her whole family would go to these nudist camps in Florida, and they invited me once when I was a teenager. So I was literally playing tennis with her dad without any pants on, and he had his like shoes on and a shirt and a hat, and his penis was just like swinging around. It wasn't traumatic though, because I knew a lot of hippies growing up, so I saw plenty of naked people growing up.
I wish I grew up in Gainesville.
It wasn't like a turn on, it was kind of weird, but it was fine.
Would you say that was like a desexualized space?
It seemed like it. There might have been a creeper here and there.
I've only seen my family naked on accident, and I'm still receiving therapy to this day. It was weird. My father didn't let me and my sister close the door when we took a shower.
Seriously?
Are we being serious now?
Yeah, and then my mom stepped in and was like, hey, they deserve to close the door.
Did you think you were like doing something like that he didn't want you to be doing in there?
Maybe.
He thought you were like maybe masturbating, he didn't want you to do that?
Yes.
Okay, right on. Is that a religious thing or?
No.
Okay, no, right on. No judgment here.
Do Japanese couples shower together?
I have no idea. Yeah, I'll ask them
I'm sure
if I get a chance to.
Japan is kind of a sexually conservative culture. Like, things are like, in some ways, seem like more like behind closed doors. Like, not a lot of touching intimately in public,
Right.
At least that's what I've heard. So maybe nudity is like asexual, but then sex is also like, don't show it or talk about it a little bit.
There wasn't much public display of affection, but then when you'd go to the right places, then it was everywhere. So like if you were out after the last train, then like every person that approached you was asking you, massagy, and like, so there was that, and then there was also snack bars and like stuff like that. So there were places.
What's a snack bar?
Snack bar is where you could like go to get like kind of female attention to kind of, it wasn't like a brothel, but it was like you could get like flirtatious female attention for money.
Oh, you're so cute.
Pretty much. I mean, I didn't go to one, but like, you can look it up, I guess. It's
I heard that's where you go to do karaoke. What about like between couples?
just among college students at the time. Like I was at Waseda University, and like I'd say it was pretty easy to get intimate with people.
Okay.
I'd say it wasn't that hard.
Like,
Yeah.
And then what about PDA in
That I think was generally not acceptable. Like you wouldn't like make out in public.
I love
Got it.
PDA. If I date someone, we'll like kiss anywhere, and if people have a problem, I'm like, we're European. Because in like Spain and Italy, they like make out everywhere.
Yeah, really? Okay.
It's stranger when I do it by myself.
Make out by yourself. Yeah. The hand. You got to practice somehow. Thank you guys so much. This was super fun.